Everyone's been using AI to turn memes into Studio Ghibli art. And I tried this myself, but I didn't want to stop at just restyling a meme. What if I could take one of the darkest memes and turn it into a full on backstory? You see, out of the many Ghibli style memes I saw out there was one I couldn't stop thinking about. It was Disaster Girl. I mean, look at that sinister smile posing in front of the chaos. Did she do it? Was it a form of payback? And to whom? So I asked ChatGPT to reimagine a very dark origin story in the form of an original comic strip. And what came back was way better than I expected. Before jumping into making the origin story for Disaster Girl, you have to know what is going to make this possible. It's ChatGPT's newest capability called 4.0 image generation, which is a faster, more advanced way of creating images using a single unified AI model instead of relying on the slower diffusion method from DALL-E. Thanks to this new capability, people realize they can accurately turn any image into any art style, which is what resulted in the flood of Studio Ghibli style images across all socials, especially of memes. And that's when I saw Disaster Girl in this newly animated art style. I was super impressed. I mean, look how the art style is still able to capture that mischievous smile. Seeing that meme in this new light made me think of it in a whole new way. It made me think it deserved an origin story. She's basically now the next Joker or Magneto, and I needed to craft an origin story deserving of that evil smirk. I started simple. What is the art of creating a 4-panel comic strip? Okay, nice. Now I have a framework for asking ChatGPT to create the origin backstory. Next, I need to come up with the concept of the origin story. Help me come up with a concept that uses the Disaster Girl meme as the final scene for a dark origin story. I read the response and just sat there. It was dark, clever, and way better than I expected. Great, now I have to match the story with the 4-panel art format we identified earlier and then ask ChatGPT to simply illustrate the comic. Scene, interior, messy kid's bedroom, toys, clothes, clutter everywhere. Mom, off panel, yelling from the hallway. As long as you live here, you're cleaning that room. Scene, close up on girl's face. She's looking around the room, then tilts her head thoughtfully. Mutters to herself, as long as I live here. Scene, exterior. The house is now ablaze. Smoke rising into the sky. The parents stand in horror, crying, panicking. Final scene. Disaster Girl. I don't live here anymore. Okay, I don't know about you, but I'm just amazed I could get to this level of detail, storytelling, and quality. And that smirk, well, now we know what caused it. I also couldn't help but wonder, what if this story existed in other universes? Like Pixar? Or what about a retro Marvel comic style? Or what about a blend between multiple styles in one? So far, this was just 4 panels of a comic strip. But with GPT 4.0 Image Gen, you could build an entire comic book, or even a whole cinematic universe. Just imagine everything you can create now. If you like this project and you want to learn what else you can build with AI, check out the link below. Otherwise, check out my latest creative AI project here. And subscribe if you want to stay updated with all the cool things you can do with AI. See you in the next one.